Good morning. I don't know how I'm going to start this out. I don't know how this is going to come across. This is just my opinion, my thoughts and my feelings on a subject. There's a lot of people out there who want to, I'm not going to say they want it, but for some reason they want to believe that parents, whether it be Summerwell's case or Oakley Carlson or whatever child, they choose to believe that the monsters are the actual parents who are supposed to love and care for a child. And this is not accurate stats, but in 95% of the cases, that's true. I mean, we have all sorts of evidence to prove that. Look at Classic and Sincere, Harmony Montgomery, Serenity McKinney. There's just so many. Troy Kohler case. There are so many cases out there to prove that those stats are correct. That 95% of the time it really is the parents. But guys, until we have DNA proof to prove it, wouldn't you much rather believe the best? We can look for the worst. We can expect the worst. And if the guilty are guilty, then hopefully we can prove it. But I would much rather believe that parents, for my own sanity, for my own heart, I would rather believe that parents sent a child away to live somewhere else to try to protect their own selves, to save their own butts, than I would prefer to believe that the horrors and the nightmares that we hear about daily are taking place. And until I have DNA proof to prove otherwise, I'm going to try to take this channel in that direction. I was thinking about this very subject, and I remembered a case that I had heard about probably earlier this year, maybe later part of last year. And if you all get a chance to go listen to the podcast or the other videos that are about this baby, then do. It's called Baby Amora. I'm going to read an article that was published on December the 4th of 2008 about this child. And it was put out by Fox 19 now. It says Texas couple beat baby to unaliving with hammer to drive out demons. In Tyler, Texas, an East Texas couple is behind bars tonight accused of the unaliving of a 13-month-old baby. Authorities say they found the baby Tuesday morning severely beaten by a hammer and other objects. The couple allegedly told police demonic possession led to this crime. In court today, Jessica Carson and Blaine Millam were charged with unaliving the 13-month-old Amora Carson. You're looking at a 13-month-old baby that has had her head beat in with hammer, said Judge Bob Richardson of Rusk County. There were bite marks all over the baby. That's gruesome. Authorities say Carson, Amora's mother, told them that the baby suffered from demonic possession and Millam performed an exorcism to get them out. I can't believe that man can convince a woman that her child's possessed with demons. And you know that's the mother of that child. She should be there to protect the child and stop all of this, said Judge Richardson. Police say the couple went to a pawn shop in Henderson to sell some tools to pay a priest to perform the exorcism. So in the meantime, the live-in stepfather decided to get the demons out himself, said Judge Richardson. Lieutenant Reynold Humber with the Rusk County Sheriff's Department said, they gave us numerous stories at the onset. First, that the baby had been involved in a car crash the day before. Then the story was that the dogs had gotten a hold of the baby, and it was obvious it wasn't dogs. That's when authorities say Carson admitted her fiancé had unalived the baby. There's no logical explanation, even for old seasoned veterans. It's still hard to deal with a child especially, said William Brown, the DA's investigator to Rusk County. The crime's brutally is even harder for neighbors to understand. To beat somebody in with a tool, you're not right in the head, said Wendell Moore, a neighbor. To me, you're not. To me, the unalived penalty would be fine with me. I mean, what can you get out of unaliving a little kid? Right now, the couple is in Rusk County's jail on $2 million bond apiece. Authorities tell us it does not appear that the couple was on drugs and that they did not find any inside their home. Lakeisha Shockley reporting. To me, that's just unbelievable. Unbelievable that a couple could do that. And I mean, it is more gruesome than what I described, guys. I mean, there were tools, there were objects. If I remember right, there were broken bottles used. The baby, if I remember correctly in the original report that I saw, was found. Floorboards had been rotted out in the bathroom floor, and the baby had been stuffed down in there, and that's where she was found. Now tell me why? Why would anybody prefer to think that parents are like these monsters rather than to hang on to hope that a parent just gave a child away? Like I said, I know the statistics show that parents more than not do this. But for our own sanity, guys, you've got to try to hope for the best and expect the worst. At least that'll keep your heart from hurting so bad until you have proof otherwise. Say prayers for all the kids, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.